Christians identify with this day, Good Friday, because they believe it was the day that Jesus Christ was crucified, died, and buried. A sacrifice which they say is the utmost expression of the love of Christ.
Shedding of his blood demonstrated his perfect love for all of us. And his death and resurrection show us that we can be forgiven and restored back to a right relationship with God.
That's the mission. That's the reason why he came to the world. In order to take away the shame, the weight of sin, what we're supposed to suffer, he took it upon himself willingly and lovingly.
How will you feel if a friend needs to sell everything to save you from an embarrassment of death? To him is a loss, but to you is a freedom. And that is what Jesus has done for us.
Ordinarily, it's not supposed to be a Good Friday because the Lord of glory was crucified. But because of the salvation of man that he wrought on the cross, we call it Good Friday.
And he gave us blessing and a promise to hope. When we accept Christ as our Savior, when we shall leave this world, we rest with Christ in the paradise of God.
According to some of the Christian faithful, this season should serve to redirect the actions of Nigerians to imbibing the act of selflessness, just as Jesus Christ.
Upon looking at Jesus as our perfect model, because without Jesus, without following the example of Jesus, we may run into chaos.
We must be willing to trust in God and follow his commandment for our life and destiny.
We also need to be much more human to our fellow people, to make life not difficult for people.
For Christians, Good Friday is a very important day because it marks the day that Jesus died for mankind to destroy the old of sin and save man from eternal destruction. Osereme Ojeifu, AIT News, Lagos.